Here we've got a gentleman. He's a full-time professional tennis coach.
I started coming to Michael's clinic because I had lots of hip pains and problems with the shoulder too, not easily moving around the tennis court without feeling lots of pain, and trying to come and find a way of alleviating that. So far, so good in the clinic. Michael's an expert and whole team around doing a great job.
So explain to me, is your pain gone?
It has not gone, but it has been decreased by a lot.
How much?
And
How much are we talking here?
I would say 8 out of 10 on the way out.
Okay.
And we have two more ratings to go.
Fair enough.
Good luck.
And explain to me, how has that changed your job as
Okay,
a tennis coach?
So the hours that I spend on court are spent now much easier, with less pain and not having to massage my own hip quite as much and stretch it out. And the exercises that Alaman, the trainer upstairs, has offered me has really helped alongside the adjustments and the traction, making day-to-day life easier on and off the court. And like Michael says, I need to keep working on my posture and, again, the exercises to go along with everything.
So this is interesting in the sense that this is a gentleman that spends 30, 40 hours a week in a sports environment, teaching tennis, playing tennis, and the constant pounding from the ankle to the knee into the hip, and constant upper body rotation and overarm movements. If you add up the impact that this gentleman gets every day, every time he hits a ball, the body needs to be extremely well balanced and fit to take that impact. And he started feeling pains in various parts of the body simply as a result of constantly overusing it. So what we're seeing now is a combination of chiropractic biophysics, postural work, releasing the joints, getting him into a better position, and working with our sports therapy department in order to strengthen the muscles that are constantly being used excessively. Let's get you adjusted.
Thank you.
Take a big breath in and out. Good. And again, big breath in and out. Good. Come over here. Good. Go really floppy for me. Go floppy. Smile. There we are. Good. Over to the other side. Relax. Go floppy. Good. Good. Look straight ahead for us. Smile. Go really floppy. Really floppy. Good. And relax. Good. Go upstairs and enjoy.
Thanks so much.
The tennis coach has got a large posterior thoracic translation. What does that mean? That basically means that he has a tendency to do this. So he gets too rounded in his thoracic spine. His head gets pushed forward. And it's most likely a result of being in this position for hours and hours and hours every day, leaning forward into the work he does. So in addition to the chiropractic adjustment and the exercises he's doing with our sports therapist, we are now doing traction, where we are stabilizing his hips, locking the hips. We are locking his shoulders back. We have a block behind him to push the thoracic spine forward, and we are pulling the lower thoracic spine. So we're basically doing the opposite of where his posture has moved away from the optimal position. In addition to that, he has got forward head carriage, and he has lost the optimal curvature of his cervical spine. So we are putting a harness on his jaw, tractioning his head backwards, and we are putting a pull into the middle part of his neck to stimulate that cervical curve. This is done on a classical UTS, chiropractic biophysics machine, that is used worldwide for postural spinal correction in the chiropractic physics research model. We are now seeing the loading of the neck. This gentleman has been doing this traction setup for a while, so he's used to being loaded. We're doing 13 minutes, and during those 13 minutes, we are constantly fine-tuning the amount of pull that we are having in the various spinal positions. So in addition to being adjusted in-house, doing traction in-house, and seeing our sports therapist doing specific postural exercises, the gentleman has a home exercise regime that consists of postural exercises 20 to 30 minutes daily, and then he's got muscular exercises specific to strengthen the musculature that holds him in a better upright position. So the posterior chain that works on the shoulder position, the head position, and the thoracic spine, that has been worked out in details after carefully analysis with our sports therapist. So this is not just a one thing solution. It's a combination of things that has to be done correctly, and analyzing, in this case, the gentleman's work situation as a tennis coach. But it's the same whether you're a tennis coach, you're a homemaker, or you work in an office. The important is, what is it that you do over and over again that have led to this situation? It's not sustainable just to have treatment and then go back to exactly the same lifestyle without any changes. Then the symptoms will come back again. That's why the initial analytics of the real problem and what is causing it and lifestyle is so crucial, in combination with inviting patients to a posture workshop to empower them to understand more what is happening with the nerve system, the muscular system, and how the nerve and muscular system and skeletal structures work together, and what can be done to strengthen that functionality.